And this is us. Whether you can hear or see us, we're just going to record anyway, and you can check it out later. How's that?
That sounds like
that
a plan.
sound like a plan to you?
That sounds like a plan.
Good morning again, Coffee Talk with the Divas. We need more, of course. Don't slurp. It's rude and disrespectful.
Was it disrespectful to them?
I will have to say this. Trish was complaining that, a little bit complaining that I wasn't really being myself.
I was just observing.
All right, well, you're going to get it. Whether you like it or not, that's tough shit.
I love you being you.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite parts. It's you being you.
We'd like to thank our sponsors this morning, Life Improvement Radio After Dark. We will be launching on April 1st, and my new show, Night Moves with Wendy LaForce, and also Coffee Talk with the Divas will be on this platform. We're very excited about this. It's going to bring us to all new, different people, listeners, experiences, and all sorts of fun things.
I like the way you say
Thank you. Good morning to Nicolex Music Island. All music all the time. Make sure that you call her 727-698-STAR. She will give you any type of music lessons, piano, guitar, vocal, drums. Amazing. Make sure that you call her, sign up for her lessons, even just talk to her a little bit about what you or your children are interested in doing. She's very gifted in teaching music lessons to children. Make sure that you mention Coffee Talk with the Divas, and you will receive a free lesson. Also, thank you so much to Holly Moon Chocolates.
I still have not finished the truffles.
I thought there might be like 2 or 3 left.
Yeah,
and
there's
that's
a couple
just
left.
about it. That's about it. There's 2 or 3 left.
They're amazing.
Amazing.
Yum.
Very, very good. Very, very
Yum.
good.
E.
Good stuff.
So good morning, Wendy.
Good morning.
You had a busy weekend too.
Yes, I did. I always do.
We had a lot of stuff going on this weekend. It was a lot of fun. It was St. Patrick's Day weekend. Mm-hmm. I hope everyone had a safe and happy St. Patrick's Day. You wore your green. You didn't get pinched, or maybe you did get pinched and you liked it.
I didn't get pinched. I'm not going to lie. I'm Italian. We don't wear green.
You wore a little green yesterday.
That's because I wore your shirt.
I know. My Dropkick Murphy shirt.
I wore your Dropkick Murphy shirt. I didn't have a choice. I looked at. I don't own green.
It's a hot shirt.
I'm Italian. We own pink, red, black, and purple. That's all we wear. Purple, maybe just a little, is what it is.
Is that an Italian thing?
It's an Italian thing. We're not Irish. We don't wear green. Only Irish people wear green, or people that don't want to be pinched on St. Patrick's Day wear green.
Is that
it's just something we don't do. It's just something we don't do. That's all.
Do you wear something special for Columbus Day?
You're lucky to get me to wear underwear any day. Let alone Columbus Day.
Are you wearing underwear now?
I have to.
Oh, sorry.
Today.
Sorry. I'm not.
Just TMI. Anyways. So I want to talk about. We don't have to talk about boobs, but they're just zip code.
They're there.
It is what it is.
They're there.
Okay. I would like to talk about Renfest because I missed it.
Oh, we had so much fun yesterday.
If you people don't know what Renfest means, say it out. It's the Renaissance Festival.
A Bay Area Renaissance Festival located at Mosey in Tampa.
For people that don't know what that means, that is the Museum of Science and Industry in Tampa.
It started actually here in Largo. I grew up at that show. I worked that show since I was probably 14-ish, on until having children, and afterwards my children grew up there as young adults or young children. Used to have the run of the place. It was very fun. Now they don't like being dirty, and they laugh at people who balk at porta potties because they understand when you gotta go, you gotta go. And if a porta potty's all you got, hold your nose and go.
I love it.
But we did. We had a good time. I caught up with G-Note and his family clan, and I went with Ember and Joe and James, and we met up with Colby and Kim's amazing grandkids.
Very cool.
It was a great time. It was a lot of fun.
I did. She did bring the video camera with her.
I did.
And she did get some really good footage. I just didn't get any time to edit it, so I will put on a really special video on our webpage and on our YouTube. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. I just have to say, it involves kilts.
There was a men in kilts contest, and that that was lovely. That was lovely. I had a fairly good seat off to the side, excuse me, unfortunately, I didn't get there in time to go sit up front, but I was kind of close and to the side. I had a great view of many backsides, which is not a problem, as far as I'm concerned.
Very nice.
We got a little giggle out of Gino there.
Good morning, Gino.
Good morning.
How, did you have fun?
I did. I had a lot of fun.
I think it's important for you to come over in front of the camera this morning because I might have to steal your shirt.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, I just read it.
I think the world needs to see that shirt because it's totally hot.
Could this be a contest?
Yeah.
Could we?
I'm doing
Get
my
a little
part.
right here.
There we go. Just do it.
Can you read it? It says, "Conserve water, shower with me."
I'm just doing my part to save the environment.
I bet you are.
And we
bet you
appreciate
are.
it. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate.
Miranda hated the shirt.
Well, we love it.
We love it.
Yeah. That's because I'd always get attention.
Why would
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Everybody needs a little attention. So, ladies, if you want to shower with Michael,
Give us a buzz
give
right
us a
here.
buzz. 266-727-266-3202.
3202. Yes, because he is available.
It'll go straight to voicemail.
He is
but we will know about it.
available for
Showering
showering and
opportunities.
conserving water. Apparently. Something they like to do here in Florida, and they recycle it, and it's the most horrible thing I've ever smelled in my life.
It's good for the
disgusting.
environment. Do you know we have the same amount of water right now as the dinosaurs did? There is no new amount of water. We have the same amount of water as the dinosaurs. I'm serious.
It's way too early to be talking about scientific. Seriously. Okay, more.
Drink coffee. Drink your coffee.
Mm.
Better?
Okay, I can talk about what I did this weekend.
Okay.
Very quickly. Had the boat on Friday night. Saturday, Chrome had a gig at this place called Our Beach. Our Beach.
Like
Up in-
R?
Yes.
R, R,
yes,
R,
letter
R.
R. It was in Hernando Beach. Yes, in Spring Hill.
Okay.
A blast. The place was great. It was a great little joint. Not little, actually, big. I would definitely like to go back there. Great people. They had a very cool DJ in between us, and
fun.
he was playing videos, and people were dancing, and it was a really great night. Took me a while to get back. I was a little bit tired, but definitely like to go back there. People pretty much ate us up. A lot of people that went to Swamp Fest came to see us.
Awesome.
It was
Awesome.
very cool. It was a really
Good
fun night for
crossover
us.
people.
Yes, and then I got home about 2:45, and
I was already
then
snoring.
I had to get up again, and we had to go play at Skinny's in Hudson on 19, which was really another cool place, actually. And that gig started at 1, so I was just still a little bit tired. I do have a quick little story to tell you about what happened on Saturday afternoon before I had to go to the gig up in Spring Hill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I love your stories about your band gigs.
I think this is a doozy.
This is a doozy.
Okay, so mind you, my music is my job, and this is what I do. And if I don't get paid, I'm not going to work. Pretty much. Not that I don't mind doing things for charity and benefits, because everybody. If you already know that I do once a year, I do breast cancer Bikers Raising Awareness for Breast Cancer.
Bra.
I do I do a benefit for them, and I have no problem, bringing my bands out or doing any type of charity work. No issues there at all. We like to do that. We love to give back, but this time, not so much. So we were supposed to be in a showcase at Gasoline Alley. I'm going to say it too. I'm going to say it. And Gasoline Alley. And it was supposed to start at 11:30 in the morning. We had a slot at 2 o'clock. So it'd be a 45-minute set. And there was a certain amount of money that we were supposed to get paid for this particular set. There was going to be some other people there taking videos, and it was a really good opportunity to push our name out into a different kind of realm, which other
Right.
people's websites.
Showcase
and things
your
like
band.
that. Yeah, like I said, I don't mind doing that as long as we are compensated in a certain way. So, and it also was a good opportunity for us to take video, pictures, and actual recording because they've got great sound there, the whole thing. I don't know if you've ever
So
been
the
there. It's
setup
nice
usually
stage.
is very good.
Yes, it's a great setup, nice stage, big stage, lights, the whole full sound system, nice. So it was really a good opportunity for all of those things on our level, on our side, and then on outside, whoever was going to do it. So I will start back from the beginning. I did not have a good morning. Took me way too long to put my makeup on and all this stuff because it's really, to be honest, when I work and when I perform, it's not the performance that I get nervous about because I know that that's never an issue to be able to deliver that. I can do that while I'm asleep. But it's the things that are ahead
That lead up to
it that make me very anxious and nervous, such as like my equipment is going to work right. Where's my cords? How am I going to plug this in? When am I going to get there on time? Mind you, I know this is like really crazy. We like to talk about makeup. I got liquid eyeliner in my eye. It was just, everything was just a huge mess. It took me way too long to get ready. I should not be so high maintenance, but obviously when we're in that type of situation, I have to make sure that my clothes are nice, that my makeup's done, that my hair's done, because pictures and da-da-da-da. And other people that haven't seen me before.
Well, yeah, you don't want to walk
Well,
up
of
on
course,
stage
I don't wanna
and you're
look like this.
You know, yeah, right, in our pajamas and stuff. I mean, you have to get Windy Diva up.
Right. So we're supposed to start at 2 o'clock. So I didn't have to bring in any equipment or anything. So I said, okay, let's leave at like, I don't know, maybe latest 1. So we could get there by like a little after 1:30. Didn't take very long to get there.
Well, it wasn't supposed to take very long to get there,
Okay.
was it?
Yeah, well, you know.
Because you had a certain driver.
Well, my driver, I love him to death, but, you know, he's not a New York driver, so I'm like, I get a little bit nervous. Excuse me, but that was kind of funny.
He's going to be watching.
He gets really nervous if I drive, because he'll be like, oh my god, stop tailgating people. I'll be like, are you serious? Look, when you can't see their license plate, then I'm tailgating.
So are you
Okay.
saying that he drives like an old man?
Kind of.
So he's a frumpy driver.
I think I'm going to get in big trouble if I ever get in
Or
a
we
vehicle
could-
with him
or
again.
we
I'm going to
could
be
be-
in big trouble.
We could be nice about it and call him a cautious driver.
Yes, he is a cautious driver. I will say, because
I think he's driven me once somewhere. Yes, he has.
He's a
yes.
cautious driver. I mean, I think he's more of a defensive driver than us New Yorkers, which are offensive drivers. You can take that any way you want. Just saying. Anyways, okay, that part away should have taken about 15 minutes to get there. It took like almost 30. Anyways, moving on. So we get there,
You get
and
there.
the rest of my band is standing outside. There's like 5 or 6 cars in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, okay, that's not
So
a good
I get
sign.
out.
5 or 6 cars.
I get
in a
out,
parking
got
lot.
the purse right here, got the heels. I mean, the whole thing, ready to play, ready to go.
Divalicious.
So I walk out, and we go in the place. I'm like, what's going on? I see that there's no sound guy, and there's another band that was supposed to be playing before us. The first band didn't even show up. The second band that was supposed to be playing before us was just bringing their things in, and my guitar player tells me, well, the guy that's supposed to be running this whole project, this whole event, is basically got thrown into rehab.
So he was arrested and thrown into rehab before the event.
Right. Like a couple days before the event, I guess people were trying to get a hold of him, whatever. Anyways. So now I'm
Welcome
starting
to
to
the
get
rock show.
now I'm starting to get a little perturbed at this point. Okay? And always there's, sometimes people say things and they think I don't hear them, but I do. Be cautious that I hear everything. I have this sickness with hearing, that I can hear you when you're a quarter mile away and that you're in front of the mains and I'm not, and I can hear everything you're saying. So I'm just saying, be nice. Because I hear it, all of it. I have been blessed not to lose any hearing from being a musician for as long as I have. I've always been very careful.
Right.
So then, Carrie comes up to me and tells me, look, they're going to let us use their drums, and if you want to play, and then we come back and find out that they only want to pay us about a quarter of what we were supposed to get paid.
Ooh, ouch.
So we had a little meeting here, right in standing there, and I kind of made that. I made the decision very, very quickly, by the way. That
within seconds, actually.
You guys, you want us to sit here and wait while they set up their stuff. There's no sound guy. The sound guy said it's not supposed to get her till 3:30, whether he shows up at all, because from what I understand, the person that unlocked the doors even had no idea what was going on.
That's insane. That is insane.
So, needless to say, do I look like I have anything better to do? Not to mention, we have a gig that's going to take me an hour and a half to drive to.
Right.
So I made the decision that quick. I said, we are not playing, I'm out of here. And I basically walked away. And left. So I was thinking, my driver for the day said to me a couple hours later, I wonder if they're still standing there. I wonder if she's coming back. Is she coming back? Did she really leave? No, I love my guys. They totally agreed with me. I just got pissed off, and rather me walking around like Betty Boop saying, who's in charge here and why come you didn't pay me? We just left. Because if I tell you what, I would have been like that if I would have had to drive as far as Rick Lopez had to drive.
Yeah,
I would have had a full blown diva fit right there. I would have had a full blown diva. Somebody is going to write me a check right now. Anyways,
that's insane. Is that common in the music industry?
It's very common. It's very common. That's why it's very, very important to have a firm grasp of what's going on.
Right.
You know, unfortunately, when it comes to that venue, they're open for a reason, and they do what they do because they give original bands and other type of bands their chance to get their music out there and things like that. It's kind of a paying at the door, and the band gets the door kind of place, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. And we were trying to do our part by getting a little bit of different exposure, and I just thought it was a good thing to do. It was good for. Excuse you. Did you eat?
It's a Macy moment.
Okay, sorry, Macy burped. And anyways, that was kind of funny. So it really did stop me from having a severe diva moment because I wanted to, but instead I just made my little decision and we moved on. So we ended up going up to Spring Hill and having a wonderful evening with great people. Really rocked it. We're getting tight. You need to come and see us. That's all I'm saying.
So this picture here, can we show everyone
this
picture?
Oh, yes, from yesterday. It's St. Patrick's Day. Yes.
Yeah.
Outside at Skinny's is really, really cool. If you ever take ride your motorcycles up to Hudson and go to Skinny's, you wouldn't even know what it looks like from the front because it just looks like a regular small bar up front. Right. You're going back, huge. This is what we do on breaks. Yes. Could take it. Had to. Sorry. That's what we do on breaks, by the way.
I want to ride a mechanical bull.
Yes, it was so awesome. It was awesome.
That would be fun. Wouldn't that be fun?
It would be fun.
Yep, and also here's a quick little poster. You have some rundown of some dates where we're going to be, so you can check us out. Very quickly. You can check us out there. Let's talk about this too.
We got our coffee.
A big,
giant,
huge
box of coffee in. So
by Friday's show, we are going to be ready to sell it. So it's going to be very exciting.
So it means we got to go pick up our labels. We already have the bags. We need to repackage everything.
Party. Yes, we're going to. It's going to be awesome.
And packaging
so
party.
Just make sure that
we need gloves.
You send us a little email, and we will make sure to get you your coffee. We'll give you more details.
Don't, put our germs on the coffee. So
yes,
we need,
that's gross.
Gloves.
That's gross. We'll give you more details about
What were you thinking, Gino?
Yeah. Gino, you said gloves?
I said gloves, and he gave me a look.
What is this?
That is one of the things I picked up from one of my favorite oilers at Festival.
Oh.
Which one is that? I think that's the honey.
Really?
It's honey. It's a honey perfume oil.
Okay.
Here.
I'd like to try it.
Show everyone. You can try it.
See this?
That's honey, and then this one is the
what is it going to do for me? Attract bees?
And then this one is the white vanilla.
Ooh, that smells good. I like that one. Tell us what you would do with these things other than put them on you. What are some uses for these oils?
Well, these are essential oils, so you could use them with other items, like make other perfumes with them. You can put them in salts and massage lotions or all sorts of stuff, actually. You can, I mean, they're essential oils.
I really like the vanilla. Hey, girls, you know what? Guess what? I know from personal experience, kind of from personal experience, but scientific facts, that vanilla and sugar cookie smell
are aphrodisiac.
And they are the number one smell that attracts men. Number one. Vanilla, sugar cookie, I'm telling you. If you want to attract a man, this is what you wear. Vanilla.
Gino, are you a vanilla fan?
I do like the vanilla.
Yes.
I smelled this earlier and it was really good.
Yes, see?
I like the smell of sugar cookie. I don't know if it would attract me to it.
It does though, but you don't need to.
We should douse our.
Let's
roll in sugar cookie dough and see what happens. So Gino.
Seriously, I read it and it totally works. Vanilla and sugar cookie. Mm-hmm.
For me, it's also lavender. I love the smell of lavender.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
No.
We'll just douse it on you.
Okay, ladies, now you know.
Lavender,
vanilla,
and sugar cookie
for Gino, and he'll shower with you, and then you can re-put it all back on you.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a Macy day today.
It's a Macy day. I hid
wound.
the squeaky toy.
She's a little wound. I think she's looking for a squeaky toy.
I hid it. You can't
Good morning,
have
Macy.
it. You can't have it. Okay. All right. So
we have to move on to actually things we really wanted to talk about. Like,
do we? Oh,
yes.
we do.
Yes, I would like to.
But a festival yesterday was a really good time. I drank a lot yesterday, so it was St. Patrick's Day.
You know what? I really like you to share why you decided to drink a lot, because I think it's important for other people to understand that they're not the only ones that are going through these things in life.
Oh, God, you're mean. Oh, okay, yes.
I think it's
all
important.
Right. I am newly divorced. I am back out in the dating pool again, and after a very long relationship with my ex-husband, and it was needed. It's okay. It's all good. It came to a stopping point, and now we will move on, and that's fine. But the Renaissance Festival for me holds a very special place. It's where he and I kind of grew up and developed our relationship to each other. We were high school sweetheart, or middle school actually, and the festival was always a place. Even if we weren't dating, the festival was always a place that we would always be together. So for me, it was it was a love-hate kind of thing going back to the show and wondering how people would react to me if I wanted to answer questions about what happened. Because, of course, everyone knows what happened. As much as I tried to stay quiet and civil about it, it's the nature of entertainment in any form that everybody knows what everyone's doing. There's very little secrets in that kind of form. It seemed like with music, it's entertainment. Any type of entertainment, everybody knows everybody and what everybody's doing and with who. So right away, I got approached and was asked quite a few questions, and it was not done in any kind of rude manner. I did not experience anything that I was worried about. I was worried about whether it was a rude or drama-filled conversations or anything like that. None of that happened, and I was so relieved. And I got to finally actually relax and have a beautiful day with people who got it, who understood, and it was very nice to be embraced again like that. You're gonna make me cry now because it was really.
But because, let me just tell you this. Before she actually left right before, we actually kind of left together early to go. She went there and I had to go, had a gig, and she seemed to be really nervous about it. And I said, look, this is where the self-confidence comes in. This is where the self-confidence comes in.
Ooh,
I said to
right.
her, I know. I said to her, look, hold your head up high and walk on everyone's shoulders.
Yep, you did.
That's it. It's that simple. It's
Yeah.
that simple. Like we talked about on the last
Friday,
show.
yeah.
Fake it until you make it. Because you will make it. But you have to have that on the inside to be able to just say, I don't care what other people think about me. I know who I am.
Yeah, and everybody has their moments of doubt. As,
Well, then,
you
yeah,
know, I
we all
know
do. We
what
all do.
happened, and I know that I'm better now for it, and I'm moving into a much better direction in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So, for me, it's not a very. I'm far enough removed from it. It's not a traumatic experience anymore. Now the fun is trying to figure out
What you're going to do.
what I'm doing now.
Right.
You know, whether it's dating life, family, the whole deal.
Right.
So I'm in this whole, and actually this kind of ties into what our subject conversation is going to be this afternoon, you know, in just a few moments.
And I
Because
also...
Michael is also going through the same thing.
Yes.
He's just gotten out of a divorce.
Yeah.
But his former significant other works there.
Yeah, still works at the fair.
Currently. Mine was not there. I
So
just
you
had
to deal with all
years
that
of
too.
experience
Yeah,
there.
see, I got the opposite reaction. Like, most people that I knew from last year when she first started working there, like, they would look at me and just kind of like, oh, okay, it's that guy, and like walk away.
Right.
Because, I mean, she still works there, so she's going to be friendly with all of them.
Yeah.
So, and, you know, like, I don't wish her any ill will or anything like that. You know, do your thing.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's what's done is done.
Exactly.
Is there's going to be a little pain, there's going to be a little scars.
Yeah.
But we have to move on, and I think, especially in this situation, we're doing, you know, we've got a platform, and it could be so easy to bash a lot of people, but it's not necessary. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not bringing out a positive.
Exactly.
No. Reap what you sow.
You know, exactly. You know, rule of 3. What you send out into the world comes back to you
times
3 times
three.
fold. So I only want to send out positive and love. And I don't, you know, I want my ex to have a great life. I want him to have, you know, to find love and happiness and whatever. And I would hope that he'd wish the same for me. So whether he does or not, I'm not sure. But it's fine. Oh, this is loofah. We haven't done our item of the day.
The smell that's on me kind of making me feel kind of funky. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's very soothing.
It is. But you put the honey on, right?
Yes. It's very soothing. What are you?
Oh.
Are you?
For her?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you want that, like, put out there.
Oh,
or not.
not really.
Okay.
Oh, what a double standard! Oh,
I know you had a question, Heidi.
Oh.
I will message you about that later. Thank you. I'm not really.
We're just
ready
gonna say
to
yes,
those
she
kind of
does,
things.
and that's about it. Okay, this what Miss Wendy is holding is a loofah sponge.
How come you get a bigger one?
Well,
Okay.
because those are cut down.
Okay.
These
Maybe
are.
she's compensating.
I am compensating.
You're compensating.
You know,
Okay.
I am dating again.
Okay. Heidi, does this answer your question? I don't have to compensate. Thank you. Okay.
These are loofah sponges. I grow these. These are in the cucumber squash family. These do not come out of the ocean. You will see these as bath products.
But I
and
like
they
to
are
go
some
to
of the best.
to the sponge docks to get those ones though.
Yes, the
Those
sponge
pretty
ones
cool.
are great.
Tarpon Springs Sponge Docks. Check that place out. My favorite place, like in Florida. Love it. Well, what is in it? What is that?
These are seeds. Do you hear them?
Yes.
These are seeds. These are the little seeds that come out of the loofah. They're like they look like a cucumber. When they grow on vines. They hang in some. There's many varieties of them, and in many other.
I had no idea. I only thought they came from
the ocean.
the ocean.
A lot of people do. A lot of people do.
Really?
Loofah sponges specifically are a plant. They can be, in some cultures, they can be, when they're in their green ripened state, they can be used as food. I've seen recipes in the Philippines for a soup, a loofah type soup. they call it. There's other names for it, and there's other varieties of it. I personally have never eaten these because in the ripened state, in the fruit state of this, it stinks, and I don't know if I want to eat it. It's really it's a weird smell, but it's kind of like a cucumber. If you can see down the center of it,
Little
see
seeds
it is.
in there.
See, there's seeds in there. See how it's got the what are they called? Channels. Like a cucumber.
This is just very interesting to me because I had absolutely no idea that you could grow these outside of the water.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
None. Learned something today.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you use these, you cut them up. I use them for my baths, for my shower, for exfoliation. You can use them on your dishes. They are better than Brillo pads. They are natural. They biodegradable completely.
Okay, what's this?
This is something I made out of the loofah sponges. This is a fire starter because
very cool.
Because we have a lot of fires in our fire pit.
Yes.
This loofah is also highly flammable. Weirdly enough.
Really?
Weirdly enough, it is highly flammable.
And what did you make this out of?
This
wax?
is old candle wax, cut up loofah, and just old wicks. So it is upcycling. And then you just light the wicks and you set it under the wood and you build it up. The small ones will last about 15 minutes. And then I make really big pie tin ones that last a considerable bit longer.
Hopefully by then it catches the wood and then you're good.
Yeah. Yeah, so you don't have to try and use...
Old candle wax. Very cool.
It's very old.
This is very neat. I think we're going to have a fire tonight.
It has been a while since we've had a fire.
I know.
And we have all this wood over and
I
stuff.
think we should have a fire tonight.
We should have a fire and a packing party. We need our packing party.
Definitely. Well, this is really, really neat. Like I said, I had no idea that they did not come from the ocean because I guess
The only place I wouldn't use a loofah because it is so coarse is on a face, but everywhere else they're perfect.
Some of us need that.
Ooh.
Sounds just sorry.
Ooh.
Some of us might need that. I mean, I'm just not.
Here you go, Gino. Gino will be holding on to
Oh,
one.
by
so
the
when
way,
you shower with
I was
him,
going to say, if you like to conserve water and shower with Gino, you can bring these in with you and use them on each other.
I do need help washing my back.
Okay, well, there you go.
He needs help washing his back, ladies.
There you go.
I was about to say or gentlemen, but you don't go that direction. Sorry, ladies only.
Ladies only at this point. Wow.
She makes it sound like at some point you're gonna flip a switch.
You know what? Maybe.
I'm not getting
Only
anywhere
like
with these ladies. So.
Really, really hot. Sorry. Okay.
Are you fantasizing now? Are you fantasizing walking into the shower with Gino and a very hot man?
I got a view. I just got a little view.
It'd have to be Johnny Depp. That's the only one.
Oh,
You
please!
would totally go okay for Johnny Depp.
Who wouldn't?
I know, right? Like, immediately take your clothes off. Like,
yes.
just, no, there's no...
Like, he would walk in, hi, I'm Johnny Depp. I would, like, in an instant be naked. I mean, in an instant.
Like, Jim Carrey from Bruce Almighty.
Yes, like,
Yeah.
Just flip the clothes, just done.
Badoosh. That would be over.
That would be awesome.
That would be over. That would be awesome.
He's on my celebrity list.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've got to get moving on to our subject conversation. Which you
because
would,
we're never going to get there.
Again, you wouldn't let Michael and I read.
Yes, I would not let you read it because I really do need to see your genuine reaction to this material. Because I think it's important.
Okay, fine. That's fair.
Because you and Michael are not the only ones that are going through this. I
That's
have
true.
been through this, but I'm far enough removed to be able to have not so much of a slighted opinion to be able to talk to you about this.
In both instances,
Right.
our divorces are very recent.
Right, exactly.
So,
what I would like to talk to you about today is, and even to, you know what, it even goes for, it's not, it cannot be just a marriage thing.
Right.
It's a relationship thing in general.
That's true.
When you know that you're over your ex. Okay. How you know that you're over your ex.
Okay.
You know, because you guys would be at this point, you know, turning to people for support and, you know, that kind of thing.
I've heard the term Band-Aid used a lot for me.
Yeah.
That somebody says I need to have a Band-Aid.
Do you want to go there?
No, go ahead.
Are we talking about my kind of Band-Aid or your kind of Band-Aid?
I would assume they're both the same
Okay.
type of Band-Aid.
Anyway, I'm going to stop you right there. That's a whole other subject.
Hi, Dolly. Not that I'm calling anybody out, but thank you very much for the advice.
You know, there's just a few signs to show that you've really, to prove to yourself that you've actually moved on, because I know by speaking with people and dealing with things in my own life,
Mm-hmm.
how people say that they've let go of things, but they really haven't. And it's really just healthy to take the time to go through that process.
Right, I agree.
And let go and start to move on and to move your life into a more positive,
New relationship
not
direction.
even new relationship direction, not even something that you can be happy with yourself
Okay, I see.
first.
All right.
Because I think a lot of people too, a lot of, I'm not going to bash, but a lot of women especially, the happiness has to come from within yourself.
Right.
If you're not happy being single by yourself, you're not going to be happy being in a relationship with someone else, because it comes from inside of you.
Right,
You can't depend on happiness from another person,
right.
because every single time they're going to let you down. Every time. That's just how it works, because it doesn't come from the inside.
Correct.
Okay. First, number one way you can tell that you're over your ex, that you don't talk about that ex anymore. You know, you probably spoke a lot about during the breakup, or just right afterwards. You probably spoke to your friends and family a lot about that particular person. But when you basically don't talk about them anymore, it's a good sign that he or she is completely behind you.
Okay.
I mean, it goes around in the thoughts, and it is a process. I mean,
It is a process.
It is a process, whether it was bad, whether it just ended up being friends, or what have you. But mostly, I think, you know, people are holding resentment for some reason, or even holding guilt about something that they did
Right.
too. So it's basically on both ends there.
We're getting a Dora call from behind the door.
Yeah, sorry. Dora wants to come in.
Sorry.
She's gonna have to wait a little bit. You don't mind? Here's another one that's. Oh, this is.
I read that one.
This is why I need your reaction to this. Your true reaction to this. You don't mind seeing your ex with someone new.
Well, I know my ex is with someone new, and I know what they look like together anyway. I don't know how I have not seen them yet out in public.
And as you can tell, Gino is trying to not pay attention to you
Yes.
right now at this particular time.
At that one, I actually don't really care. If she's with somebody else, I really don't care.
See, but I to be honest, I don't know how I would react seeing them together out in
At this
public.
point,
At
maybe
this
not.
point,
At this
yeah.
point, maybe you might have an issue, but later on, probably not. You know, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's very fresh.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
Yeah.
very fresh. It's been a month.
Yeah,
It's been a month since she signed the divorce. Since the divorce has been
finalized.
final. It's been
but
a month.
it's been longer since the separation.
Right. So that's another thing that I really would like to address outside of this topic very quickly, but in the same realm.
Okay.
No one can tell you when you're ready to date other people, when you're ready to do these certain things. You have to do it for yourself.
Right.
So it's very
It's
important.
very personal.
I mean, a lot of people would like to give you their opinion simply because of the fact that they care very much about you,
Well, that's with anything.
want to coddle you, want to this, want to that. But you have to do these things on your own. You're grown, and no one's inside your heart
or your mind.
knowing when and if you're ready to move on to dating people and doing different things in your life. You have
Right.
to do that on your own time schedule, not on other people's.
The
Right.
audio went out like 3 minutes ago. I don't know if it's like it'll come back on or something.
Okay, well, we'll just keep.
Okay.
That's fine. Oh, you share holidays. That has to do with children. If you
okay.
haven't, if you and your ex have kids, you may end up spending some holidays together. You know that you're over the relationship when your ex asks you to pass the gravy on Thanksgiving. I mean, it just.
Okay, my first ex-husband, yeah, I could care less.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, that's.
Yeah.
There's time in between that, but.
I don't believe I will share holidays with the second ex-husband.
Okay, well, that's all good because you don't have kids.
And we don't have kids together.
Yeah, I won't have to worry about that one.
Okay. Basically, on my screen it says you don't seek them out. I have other words for that. You don't stalk them.
Nope.
You don't Google them. You don't. Michael, are you laughing? Look at that look on your face.
He just went a little
for
red.
real.
I'm guilty for that one.
Yeah, most people are.
Yeah.
I think very fresh in the separation. I definitely did. I don't,
you don't Google them.
I don't care.
You don't try and Facebook them. You don't try and I'm gonna say it. You don't try and log into someone else and try and look at their Facebook.
Yeah.
It just when you stop putting his or her name in the search box and really don't care or know what he or she is doing, then you've basically made it through at that point.
I'm obsessive over other people now.
Yeah. I mean, that's good. That's good, though. That's good.
I've been getting better on that one, though. It's been, I would say, like a week or two since I've done that.
Yours is very, very fresh.
Like, I think that's really good that you like totally tell us these things. It's really great that you're sharing.
Yeah.
Because everybody does it in a way.
Yeah.
It's just because you're still curious and you want to know what's going on with them.
Right.
I get it. It's because people still have feelings and they care. Whether they're mad or not, it's still feelings.
Yeah. I agree.
You might even be at the point where you want to be friends again, depending on what happened.
Not
What happened. When you broke up, you probably defriended your ex on Facebook, and if you have kids together, you really may want to friend them again. It's not because you're stalking or because you want to know everything about them. It's just actually because you might want to actually be friends, especially if you have children. Michael's being honest, you're being honest, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I don't speak with Ashley's father. I haven't in years. I used to hold a lot of resentment, but I don't anymore. I really don't have a problem speaking with him because I know we are going to see each other eventually, but it's just,
There's no point to it.
Right, there is no point to it at this point. Ashley's grown and, we've gone through some stuff and it is what it is. But
yeah.
I have no problem being civil and, if we have to, we're going to have to end up seeing each other, sometime.
Right.
But it's that's something that you either choose to do or not. Whether you have to for your kids or you have to. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't talk to Miranda unless I absolutely have to.
Right. Well, though that's just because everything just happened, but it might come to a point.
You still
where
have more things that.
Yeah. Well, she got really petty. Her and her whole family got really petty and childish during the divorce.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm steering clear of all of them.
It's very fresh.
Well, you know what? I'm really proud of you because you actually did one of these things. You went back to your old stomping grounds. You took that step and actually did that.
That was my yesterday.
So when you go back into some of the places that you frequented with your ex and you feel nothing, you've made great progress. I'm just happy for you that you made that step out and did it because that was important.
It was very scary for me. It really was. I know that sounds insane, but it was very
really, really important that you did that.
That's something that I've been working on too, like creating new memories in places that we used to go to all the time. Like we used to go to Busch Gardens all the time because we had passes. So I've been going with other friends and stuff, so that way I can create something else there.
Yeah, we need it.
I think that's wonderful.
We need a coffee diva date at
Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens, that would be fun. I have passes
I'd love
too.
to do that. We should go to Busch Gardens.
I have passes too.
I love the animals and taking pictures. And...
Are you a roller coaster person?
Oh yeah, totally.
I'm definitely a roller coaster
Ride them
person.
till you puke. I'm in. Just I can't do any.
You guys have to hold my
Ferris
hand.
wheel. I don't like the Ferris wheel because I don't like stopping at the top. But if you're moving, I'm fine.
You guys have to hold my hands because I
You don't
used
do
to be. I used to be a roller coaster person until I had my accidents,
I do.
and then
Totally.
I now have like huge panic attacks and stuff. So it's best that I have someone that understands that I may end up having a giant panic attack.
Well, I can. I would maybe help you with that. I'll try.
Yeah, you'll try.
Yeah.
You'll hold my hand.
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
I will hold your hand. I promise.
Look, we look like we have one head or two heads.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I'm still so tired.
I am too, but it was a wonderful, emotional, relaxed, fun weekend. It really was. It was kind of cool.
Well, for you, it was.
Well, yeah, you have to work every weekend.
For you, it was. For me, I was.
Don't be mad at us because you have to break.
Shucking and jiving.
And you love every second of it.
Sometimes I do. I just want to get paid.
Show me the money.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm I'm not going to tell you what I really say because it's kind of mean.
Yeah, it is kind of rude. That's why we're just saying, show me money.
Like I said before in the beginning of the show, she really wants me to show
more of
me and myself, so I'll just let it fly because I'm at this point.
I think you yourself is very funny. I get a very fresh, because we live together. I get a different look of Wendy than most people do. Most people get to see her either on the stage or out in public where she's being, nice. the personality and this person and nice. Yes, she's being
because
sweet,
I have
nice.
to.
She's not like that at home. She is a New Yorker. She is an Italian.
Let
me just say that. She's living in Florida as a New Yorker, as an Italian.
Shut up. I'm a Floridian. I've been here for almost 3 years.
You are not yet a Floridian. You are not yet a Floridian.
Oh, look at Michael. He is all up in there going like, what?
No. You are not yet a Floridian.
Your attitude, the way you do things.
You are still a New Yorker. You are still up north.
39 years I lived there.
I know. Yeah, that's why. So it's going to take you longer.
Yeah, you're not
Here's
just
the
going to stop being
okay,
a New Yorker.
We can take the last 10 minutes and talk about the issue of the people that were born in Florida. Would you like to know? I will give you my opinion.
No, a New Yorker does not deserve to talk about Floridians.
I love you guys so much. You are amazing people. You're very open. You're very nice people. But I am used to a pace that is different.
We need to take you down to the Keys. Because you think our pace here in this area is slowed down? We need to take you to the Keys where it's at a snail's pace, and it's wonderful. It is wonderful.
I would rip your face off.
You have no choice because the whole island...
I can't even relax when I'm asleep.
The whole island, you have no choice. Everyone in the Keys are... one day I will live there because it is amazing. You have no choice but to chill the hell out. You have no choice.
A buddy of mine had that same problem. A guy from the Army. He came with me here one time when we were on leave, and he's from California. And they're kind of like New Yorkers, where it's like constantly like on the go.
Yeah.
And like, it doesn't matter what it is. You could be sitting around talking, like the constant, non-stop conversation.
Right.
And here, like, we're very okay with just having a few moments of silence.
Yeah.
And it was killing him. Like, the fact that we could just sit around, not talk, and then eventually...
And just soak up the sun.
Yeah. And then 5-10 minutes later, start a conversation again. Like...
As if nothing... There was no pause.
Yeah, he couldn't handle it.
My best friend from Boston, my Lorraine from Boston, she's the same way. It's very funny. It just boggles her mind... our attitudes. And it is funny because we take it for granted. I'm very used to this life. Even though I was not born in Florida, I too am a transplant. I was born in Chicago, but I don't remember anything of Illinois. I don't remember the Midwest. I was 7 when we moved here. So my memories are of Florida, and my life is here in Florida. My children were born here in Florida. And so for me, I know I'm a Floridian. I walk barefooted everywhere. I think putting on socks is sacrilegious.
Right.
There is no need for me to wear socks unless it is cold.
And it's been cold lately. So
and don't even get me on the pantyhose thing, people. I don't care how it looks. They are nasty. It is hot out here. Do you know what goes on in a woman's body if I have to wear pantyhose? Nasty.
Well, no.
There we go.
People wear pantyhose in New York because they freeze to death. There's no choice. They freeze to death here. Not happening.
No, I'm not wearing pantyhose.
No tights. No, I do like that. And I'm not saying that.
Well,
I do
fishnets or something that's got it open.
Exactly.
Crotch.
I do appreciate. I do really like your guys' feel and how because of that kind of chill thing.
Yeah, we're very.
But really, I just pretty much take advantage of the fact that everybody else is not on the fast track, and that's why I kind of sit where I sit, and other people don't.
I don't.
So I guess it is what it is.
See, I don't think of it as not a fast track. I think we do things definitely in our own way, but it is different. But we still get results. I mean, we have very successful people here out of Florida.
Well, of course, absolutely. It's just different. It's a different mindset.
It is definitely a different mindset. You and I need to go to the Keys. We need a coffee talk. Okay, this is what we need to do. We need a coffee talk with the Divas Day at Busch Gardens, and we need a coffee talk with the Divas
go to Key West?
in Key West. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
You really think I'm going to go to Key West?
Yes. Yes.
I'm already...
Yes. You will have a blast in the Keys.
I need to go to Key West.
You've never been?
I've been to Key Largo twice.
Key Largo's beautiful too, but go all the way down.
But the people suck. The locals?
Really?
It depends. Well, because Key Largo's more of a family kind of.
Yeah.
They're not very touristy in Key Largo because it's further up.
Yeah.
But go all the way down. Just go.
They are some of the most angry people I've ever met to be living in such a beautiful place.
I've never experienced that.
In Key Largo, like, everywhere we went, the people were just rude. Like,
If anyone's watching in Key Largo...
They wanted to be, like, doing anything but their job.
Huh.
Like, even Starbucks. The people were just upsetting.
I never really... I've spent time in a couple of the upper keys, as well as, of course, the lowest key out there, Key West. And that is where I will retire one day. That's where I will go. It's getting too cold up here. We've had.
It's been very cold. And
we've had more than two days of winter. We're still it's March. What the heck? I don't want to be cold anymore.
Go retire in the Conch Republic.
I'm gonna go retire in the Conch
Republic.
Yes, I need to become rich and famous.
Can I just, as long as I can still work, can we live there?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, right.
There's bars. Key West, Duval Street is nothing but bars.
Okay, I can work.
Nothing but bars.
All right, as long as I can work, we'll
you
be fine.
can bar hop.
I don't want to bar hop. I want to take the money from the place.
You absolutely
from the people
can.
that bar hop.
A lot of people make very good money down there. The musicians make very, 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 very good money down there.
That's fine. That's cool.
Because it is a party just about. Yes,
as long as
absolutely.
you guys can retire and I can keep working.
Well, I'll keep working too because I'm a massage therapist. I can go anywhere in Florida.
I have to. Oh, I would also like to. Oh, we only have a couple minutes left. Huge shout out to Irene. Woo! Thanks for coming to my show, Mama. So good to see you in person. It's been a long time since we've seen each other. I appreciate you always supporting me online, talking to me all the time. She's just a great lady. I'm Irene McBrien. Love her. Love.
And just to throw it out there again, because we cannot chat while we're on TV.
Because we don't want to squirrel and be looking over here and worrying about what
you don't
want
to hear us clicking. When you're online, talk to Michael Ganote. What is your call?
It's just Michael Ganote 1.
Michael Ganote 1 is talking to us. When you're talking to him, you're talking to us. He answers all of our questions. He chats with you. He shows us little signs of what people are saying, if it's interesting or questionable or weird.
Everything's questionable.
Everything's questionable.
Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Holy Moon Chocolates. Do it.
Oh, Holy. That's so good.
Nicolex Music Island. Gotta love me some NC. Call 727-698-STAR. Make sure you mention Coffee Talk with the Divas. You will get a free lesson. Just ask Brooke and her kids. They're taking lessons now. It's amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. We also like to thank Life Improvement Radio After Dark. Rolling live April 1st.
April 1st with Night Moves with Wendy LaFoes and Coffee Talk with the Divas.
So tired. I don't even know how I'm going to be able to function today.
Today we have to run and go get our labels and our package. What do we got to get? Our stickers, our labels, our stuff for our coffee. So by Friday we will be able to. Yes, Liza.
Sorry.
Look at your hair. Let's all stop for a moment and stare at her hair.
Well, duh. This is Coffee Talk with the Divas, and you want me to be myself? Hello. You're lucky you're in the freaking shot right now. I'm just saying.
You're in my clothes.
I'm just saying.
Everything you have on today is mine.
That's because all my clothes are dirtier in the Rockstar truck and a mess and everything else. So I still haven't recovered from work.
Okay, people.
All right, love you guys. We'll see you
Friday, 9 a.m.
Bye. Peace. Oh, Lacia. Strip clubs and dollar bills. I still got my money. People are talking.